Good evening, everyone, and welcome to our December Taize service. I will start with our announcements, get those kinds of things done first. So, next Wednesday, December 17th, 2025 at 7 p.m., Tibetan Singing Bowls meditation will take place. So that's a week from tonight. Come experience this peaceful midweek reset facilitated by practitioner Wayne McDonald. Love offerings are accepted at the door. Tomorrow, Thursday, December 11th, join Nancy Shriver for Taize as she walks us through the benefits of added movement. This is a great way to stay limber as we move through the holidays, and donations are greatly accepted. On Sunday, December 21st, we are holding one service, 10:30 a.m. service, so there will not be a 9 o'clock service on the 21st. Mark your calendars for a festive performance by CSLGH's very own choir. Wednesday, December 24th, Christmas Eve at 6 p.m., join us for a special Christmas Eve candlelight service. The perfect stocking stuffers are now here. Win a 7-day stay at our beautiful Lake Tahoe Lodge, plus $125 cash for gasoline. Participate in this great opportunity drawing, which will take place on February 15th, 2026. The raffle price, $10 per ticket or 3 for $25, and you can get tickets, people are selling them, or you can go to the office and buy them when you come to the center. And now, we are going to light our candles, and our lovely Mary is going to come up and facilitate. Lighting the flames of faith is a call to service. We perform this ceremony to promote the universal consciousness of life, which acknowledges that all people, all faiths, and all sentient beings come from the one great universal presence, which we call spirit. Fundamental to this truth is a unifying nature of all religious thought and experience, which we honor here today. Okay. As Mary lights the first candle, it's for the Tao, honoring the universal path of harmony and equilibrium, the natural way. We light the second candle for the shamanic traditions, honoring the beliefs and practice of all indigenous peoples, the way of primal spirituality. We light the third candle for Hinduism, honoring the path of knowledge, action, and devotion. We light the fourth candle for Judaism, honoring the ethical path of living by sacred law. We light the fifth candle for all forms of Buddhism, honoring the Four Noble Truths and the path of compassion. We light the sixth candle for all forms of Christianity, honoring the Christ consciousness as the path of love. We light the seventh candle for all forms of Islam, honoring the path of submission to the will of God as the highest calling. We light the eighth candle for the universalistic religion of Baha'i, honoring the path of unity and peace. We light the ninth candle for all forms of new thought, honoring the metaphysical path of mental healing through the practice of universal spiritual principles. And we light the 10th candle for those who are as yet unaware of spirit in their lives, and for the space that we are holding for them here at the center. And as Mary lights the healing candle, please put silently into the light the names of anyone you wish to have experienced the healing flame of God's eternal love.
I'm thankful, so grateful. I'm one with the Spirit all around me. I'm thankful, so grateful. I trust in God. I surrender. I surrender. I'm one with the Spirit all around me. I surrender. I surrender. I trust in God.
Welcome. Humans have marked the occasion of winter solstice since prehistory. Perhaps when we think about the first humans being so dependent upon nature and the earth's elements, it makes sense that they would pay close attention to things like the sun and its rotation, the moon and its monthly changes, the cycles of the weather, and that certain facts of nature determine their very survival. Ancient people's observation of the solstices enabled them to engage in seasonal timekeeping. Since their survival depended on their knowledge of the changing seasons, there was a practical benefit to knowing when winter would begin. But perhaps there was something more to be gained by making astronomical observations. They might have noticed that the sun falls lower and lower in the winter, and they may have at some point feared that it would disappear altogether. They might have come to believe that they needed to complete certain rituals to ensure that it returned. By creating practices to stave off the darkness, they found a way to make meaning of their relationship with the world. Rituals and traditions date back to prehistory all over the world. In North America, for example, indigenous nations have inherited and carried on a diverse range of traditions, marking the beginning of winter. Although each community's practices and beliefs are different, experts say that what's often shared between these traditions is a focus on storytelling and ritual. Scholars say that winter solstice traditions change over time, but have always given people a way to understand how our lives are interconnected with the rest of the world. The solstice reminds us that life moves in circles, not in straight lines. Spirals, seasons ebb and flow. There's a deep mercy in that. Each year, we are invited to begin again gently. And our prayer. As I speak my word for everyone here, I acknowledge and celebrate the approach of winter solstice. I pause and breathe into the quiet. May the deep darkness hold me like a soft blanket, reminding me that rest is sacred and renewal begins in stillness. As the earth tilts toward the returning sun, may a small light rise within me, steady, patient, and true. Light for clarity, light for courage, light for the path ahead. Bless the cycles that shape my life, endings that teach, beginnings that invite, and the in-between spaces where I learn to trust. May I enter this new season with gratitude for what has been, peace for what is, and hope for what will come. And together we affirm this by saying, and so it is.
Things are changing around me now. The things I knew are unfamiliar somehow. Nothing is certain, it seems so strange. Nothing is certain except for the change. I've got to rise a little higher, set my soul free. Rise a little higher, now I can see. Like a river flowing ever to a greater sea. I can rise a little higher, let the change carry me. Letting go of all of my plans, they slip away like water through my hands. No place to anchor, I'm drifting at sea. Waves of change rolling over me. I've got to rise a little higher, set my soul free. Rise a little higher, now I can see. Like a river flowing ever to the greater sea. I can rise a little higher, let the change carry me. Everything is changing always. Let it move you. Let it lift you higher, higher, to the place you've always dreamed but never knew. Carry me into the unknown, far from the comforts and cages of home. Without my past, without my shame, a new horizon is calling my name. I've got to rise a little higher, set my soul free. Rise a little higher, now I can see. Like a river flowing ever to the greater sea. I can rise a little higher, let the change carry me. Rise a little higher, set my soul free.
It is said that Yule celebrates the birth of the sun, warmth, and the renewal of life. This is a time for rebirth of ideas, hope, and spirit, and to leave old regrets behind. Yule and winter solstice are deeply intertwined, two names for overlapping traditions that point to the same cosmic moment, the longest night of the year giving way at last to returning light. Yule, in its old Northern European roots, honors the exact moment when the sun stands still, the solstice, and then begins its slow return. It is a celebration built around the quiet miracle that even in the deepest darkness, the light is already on its way back. So the transformation begins before we can even see it. Many Yule traditions center around fire, candles, the Yule log, lanterns. Symbolically, this isn't just about keeping physical warmth. It's about tending a small, steady flame inside yourself during a season when the outer world feels barren and cold. It's the reminder that inner warmth, creativity, and hope need tending. Yule is a liminal time, a hinge, a doorway. The old year hasn't ended, the new one hasn't begun. It's the ancient pause, a sacred stillness before the turning resumes. In that stillness, you can listen more deeply. What wants to die away? What wants to be born? And our prayer. On the sacred night of reversal, when the sun pauses in its farthest arc and the veil between endings and beginnings thins, I attune myself to the great turning. I call upon the ancient light, not only the light of the sky, but the primordial radiance that threads through worlds, the spark that lives in every soul. In the depth of the longest night, I surrender what has grown heavy, what no longer resonates with my highest good and my highest becoming. May it dissolve into the fertile dark to be transformed at the root of being. As the newborn sun stirs again, I welcome the rising currents, the subtle renewal, the expanding frequencies, the awakening within the unseen. May the returning light align my path, clarify my purpose, and illuminate my inner cosmos. May the energies of Yule open my perception, restore my spirit, and harmonize me with the wheel of creation. Bless this turning of light and shadow. Bless the mystery that guides all things. Bless the eternal spark within me as it glows brighter with the sun's return. And we affirm this prayer by saying, and so it is.
Things are changing around me now. The things I knew are unfamiliar somehow. Nothing is certain, it seems so strange. Nothing is certain except for the change. I've got to rise a little higher, set my soul free. Rise a little higher, now I can see like a river flowing ever to a greater sea. I can rise a little higher, let the change carry me. Letting go of all of my plans, they slip away like water through my hands. No place to anchor, I'm drifting at sea. Waves of change rolling over me. I've got to rise a little higher, set my soul free. Rise a little higher, now I can see, like a river flowing ever to the greater sea. I can rise a little higher, let the change carry me. Everything is changing always. Let it move you. Let it lift you higher, higher, to the place you've always dreamed but never knew. Carry me into the unknown, far from the comforts and cages of home. Without my past, without my shame, a new horizon is calling my name. I've got to rise a little higher, set my soul free. Rise a little higher, now I can see, like a river flowing ever to the greater sea. I can rise a little higher, let the change carry me. Rise a
In Caitlin Matthews' The Celtic Spirit, she's written a piece entitled Waiting for a Birth. The rebirth of the sun begins on the day of winter solstice, though it seems as short and dark as the previous ones. Although we prepare for the holiday season, there is another urgency in us to consciously experience the mysterious change that comes over the world at this time, affecting all creatures. We do indeed wait for a birth that will change everything and give us joy and fresh hope. For Christmas, this sense of waiting has its own special manifestation in the person of Jesus Christ and his Christmas birthday. But many earlier societies have also celebrated the birth of their special revealer at this time, tuning into the implicit urgency for change and rebirth. Festivals of lights and stories of the triumph of light over darkness are celebrated and told. Our current bustle to conclude midwinter holiday preparations is like the mother's last-minute bustle to make things ready for the baby's birth. But what waits to be born in us at this time of year? It is a glorious, heroic light that blazes forth with the fierce directness of an innocence that we need now. It is a deep renewal in our lives that we crave. It is the rebirth of innate qualities that will not fail or become slothful or be deterred by obstacles, that will be responsive and true, honest and enduring, bright and shining. In the busy celebratory days to come, take time to acknowledge this very necessary rebirth that is happening within ourselves. Time to draw apart and be still. To clear a space within, we can be attentive to the change that is happening within us at the fulcrum of the year. And our prayer is a traditional Irish blessing. May the blessing of light be on you, light without and light within. May the blessed sunshine shine on you and warm your heart till it glows like a great peat fire, so that the stranger may come and warm himself at it, and also a friend. And may the light shine out of the two eyes of you like a candle set in the two windows of a house, bidding the wanderer come in out of the storm. And may the blessings of the rain be on you, the soft, sweet rain. May it fall upon your spirit so that all the little flowers may spring up and shed their sweetness on the air. And may the blessings of the great rains be on you. May they beat upon your spirit and wash it fair and clean, and leave there many a shining pool where the blue of heaven shines, and sometimes a star. And may the blessing of the earth be on you, the great round earth. May you ever have kindly greetings for those you pass as you're going along the roads. May the earth be soft under you when you rest upon it, tired at the end of the day, and made rest easy over you when at the last you lay out under it. May it rest so lightly over you that your soul may be off from under it quickly and up and off and on its way to God. And now, may the Lord bless you all and bless you kindly. And we affirm this prayer by saying, and so it is.
Things are changing around me now. The things I knew are unfamiliar somehow. Nothing is certain, it seems so strange. Nothing is certain except for the change. I've got to rise a little higher, set my soul free. Rise a little higher, now I can see. Like a river flowing ever to a greater sea. I can rise a little higher, let the change carry me. Letting go of all of my plans, they slip away like water through my hands. No place to anchor, I'm drifting at sea. Waves of change rolling over me. I've got to rise a little higher, set my soul free. Rise a little higher, now I can see. Like a river flowing ever to the greater sea. I can rise a little higher, let the change carry me. Everything is changing always. Let it move you. Let it lift you higher, higher. To the place you've always dreamed, but never knew. Carry me into the unknown, far from the comforts and cages of home. Without my past, without my shame, a new horizon is calling my name. I've got to rise a little higher, set my soul free. Rise a little higher, now I can see. Like a river flowing ever to the greater sea. I can rise a little higher, let the change carry me. Rise a little higher, set my soul free. Rise a little higher, now I can see. Like a river flowing ever to the greater sea. I can rise a little higher, let the change carry me.
I will end our evening with a mystical Christmas reflection. In the depth of winter, when nights are longest and the world seems hushed beneath frost and shadow, a subtle stirring begins. The earth pauses, holding its breath, and in that stillness, a spark emerges. Christmas, at its heart, is a celebration of that spark. Light born into darkness, hope arriving quietly in humble form. It is the eternal rhythm of the cosmos mirrored in human experience. Even in the coldest, darkest moments, the potential for renewal is present. The manger is more than a stable. It is a symbol of the sacred threshold where the ordinary meets the divine. The child born there reminds us that transformation often comes in ways we cannot predict. Soft, small, and unassuming, but carries within it the power to illuminate hearts and worlds. As gifts are exchanged, as fires are lit, as songs are sung, we are invited to reflect not only outwardly, but inwardly. What darkness in my life may be waiting for light? What seeds of compassion and hope are quietly gestating, ready to bloom? Christmas is the moment when the veil between human and divine, seen and unseen, closes just enough for us to glimpse the deeper truth, that life is cyclical, that light always returns, and that each of us carries a spark capable of rekindling warmth in the world. In this sacred pause, may we open our hearts. May we see the ordinary transformed into the extraordinary. And may the light of Christmas guide us, not only through the night of winter, but through the hidden darkness within, toward renewal, wonder, and peace. And our prayer: sacred light, born into the world of shadow, illumine the hidden corners of my being. As the Christ spark awakens in the quiet of the night, may I awaken to the divine presence within. Guide me through darkness into clarity, through stillness into inspiration, through the ordinary into sacred. Let the mystery of this season reveal the eternal rhythm of life, birth, growth, and renewal, the ever-returning light that transforms all. Bless my heart with compassion, my mind with wisdom, and my soul with peace. May the invisible currents of love flow through me to others, kindling warmth, hope, and harmony in every place I touch. This Christmas, may I remember the light is not only in the world, it is in me, and I carry it forward. And we affirm this prayer by saying together, and so it is. Amen.
Things are changing around me now. The things I knew are unfamiliar somehow. Nothing is certain, it seems so strange. Nothing is certain except for the change. I've got to rise a little higher, set my soul free. Rise a little higher, like a river flowing ever to a greater sea. I can rise a little higher, let the change carry me. Letting go of all of my plans, they slip away like water through my hands. No place to anchor, I'm drifting at sea. Waves of change rolling over me. I've got to rise a little higher, set my soul free. Rise a little higher, now I can see, like a river flowing ever to the greater sea. I can rise a little higher, let the change carry me. Everything is changing always. Let it move you. Let it lift you higher, higher, to the place you've always dreamed but never knew. Carry me into the unknown, far from the comforts and cages of home. Without my past, without my shame, a new horizon is calling my name. I've got to rise a little higher, set my soul free. Rise a little higher, now I can see, like a river flowing ever to the greater sea. I can rise a little higher, let the change carry me. Rise a little higher, set my soul free.
I'd like to thank all of you for joining us tonight for our last Taize service of the year. Went fast, huh? I want to thank you, Mike, Carlin, for your technical support. I want to thank Lissa Moreno and all of those of you who are visiting us online this evening. Really appreciate your being here. Please feel free to leave a love offering for our center in the basket in the back if you so choose, or on our website for those of you online. Okay. Perfect timing. Are you doing that? That's your Okay, I would like to pray us out. So please join me in consciousness as I just know that God is all there is, moving in as and through each and every one of us and every sentient being. And I am filled with gratitude this evening for knowing the truth, knowing that God is all there is, and being able to celebrate this amazing season that is upon us. Whether we celebrate Christmas or Hanukkah or Kwanzaa or all the above and anything else, it is a blessing to be able to celebrate, to be able to be so happy just to be here and know that all is well, and to respect the changes in ourselves and in our world. To be still from time to time during this season. Be still and listen, knowing that we are guided, supported, and loved always by Spirit. I am just so grateful for the opportunity to be here and share with you anything that I have to share, and to get from you such love. The love in this room is palpable, and I can even feel it coming through the airways from those who are online. It's a special season. It's a special time. I know that all is well in our world. I send blessings not only to everyone here in Granada Hills and beyond, in our country, in our world, blessings for a beautiful, wonderful holiday season. And I just release my word to that law of mind that only says, yes, my beloved, yes. It is all good, it is all God, and we affirm it together by saying, and so it is. Amen. Good night, all. I love you all. Thank you. And my friend Annie showed up. I can't stand it. It's so good.